Okay, we see that Tesla shares have exploded this week, showing a very good bullish reaction. Now, I see bullish signs, but I also see some bearish signs, and I'm going to describe them to you, and later I will tell you what I personally think should be the ideal scenario for us here. So, welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and I'm a retail trader sharing my thoughts and ideas here on my YouTube channel. Not an expert, not a guru, just a retail trader. Now, before we talk about Tesla, it is very important to take a look at this. This is insane. This chart over here looks extremely powerful. What the S&P is making right here, right now, is one of the most powerful reactions seen in a very long time. This week SPY is going up roughly 6%, making an incredible above the stomach candlestick pattern right above the 61.8% Fibonacci's retracement, closing above the 21 EMA on the weekly chart again, the exponential moving average on the weekly chart again. So this is an extremely powerful bullish reaction. It is going up a lot, and it is too fast to me, in my humble opinion, but still, it is a very powerful bullish reaction. QQQ looks as good as SPY. We are also making an above the stomach candlestick pattern, a relatively bullish candlestick pattern, and we are again closing above the 21 EMA, and this reaction occurred just after we retested the bottom line of this descending channel, which this seems to me a bullish flag chart pattern. All right, so right now we just retested, last week we retested the bottom line of this flag, and right now we are making a very good bullish reaction. If we break this flag upwards, QQQ is going to trigger this pattern, and the technical target is the size of the pole projected in the direction of the breakout. So QQQ would have a lot of upside if it technically triggers this bullish flag over here. So yes, the situation is looking very good. And if we take a look at Tesla over here, Tesla is making a very powerful bullish reaction right above this triple support level over here, made by the 217, the 212, and the 208. So by reacting around this support level, Tesla is sending us a crystal clear message that people are buying over here, okay? Because, well, I don't know why. Maybe because the price looks attractive. Maybe because the entire stock market is also going up. If we take a look at the heat map over here, if we take a look at the performance on the weekly chart, we see that investors in general are looking quite optimistic right now. So Tesla is also performing amazingly well. So we see this incredible bullish reaction right above a very strong support area, a triple support area. If we take a look at the weekly chart over here, daily chart over here, we see that this reaction occurred not only around a triple support level, but on the bottom line of its own descending channel, which, again, to me, this also could be another bullish flag chart pattern. And I say another because we had another bullish chart pattern over here from January to May, and this pattern was officially triggered. So Tesla is still bullish on the weekly chart. We failed in losing this support level, in making a crystal clear lower high, lower low, reacting right above the support level, right above the bottom line of this descending channel, possible flag chart pattern like QQQ is making right now at this moment on the weekly chart. So we see many meaningful bullish reactions over here. So it is interesting to see Tesla reacting right around this support level, and right now apparently we are gonna close the weekly chart above the 212, above the 208, and maybe even above the 217. So this situation couldn't be better, right? Except that we see some bearish signals over here. For instance, the S&P went up too much, too fast, in my humble opinion, and for some reason TradingView erased my studies over here, but still, we are going up a lot. we broke the 21 EMA on the daily chart. And right now, if you ask me, although we are in bullish territory over here, the S&P would have to do a crystal clear higher high, higher low in order to materialize a bullish pivot point, which is a trait of a bull trend. Okay, so although we are making a very intense rally over here, back to bullish territory again, we are not necessarily in a bull trend on the daily chart right now at this moment. We gotta see higher highs, higher lows on SPY, and right now we just see an incredible bounce from this support level after making an above the stomach candlestick pattern. QQQ is also making a very intense rally, so to me, if we see a pullback over here, that's okay. As long as we don't lose our previous support levels, as long as we don't see any bearish reversal structure materializing, I do believe we still have some chance to reverse the bearish sentiment over here for good and continue the bullish movement. QQQ could easily trigger this bullish flag over here upwards, and then we're gonna see the market resuming its bull market, because it is a bull market. If we take a look at SPY over here, we saw a golden cross on February this year. We don't see a death cross yet. Right now, we are back above the 200 period moving average. We are back above the 50 period moving average. So we are clearly in bullish territory. Apparently QQQ just approached the 200 period, the 200 period moving average over here, while the RSI was quite low at this area, quite oversold. And right now we are reacting nicely, breaking the 50 period moving average as well. And by the way, we did nail this bottom level over here on QQQ, this bottom signal on SPY as well, as we can see over here, this above the stomach candlestick pattern. And we also nailed the previous bottom level on Tesla stock as well. And right now, everyone is going up so nicely. So if you do want to trade with me, join our Telegram channel. The QR code is right here on the left corner of your screen and on the fixed comment below. So we nailed many bottom signals so far, so come on, just join us over here recently. All right, I'm just saying recently, so yeah, join us over there. Now back to Tesla. We also nailed this support level over here, this bullish reaction, but right now, what's the problem? The problem is that Tesla is facing a particularly annoying resistance level right now, because we see the 21 EMA over here, which is still pointing downwards, and Tesla is making a possible top signal. This is a possible top signal. It is this candlestick pattern over here is called shooting star candlestick pattern. We see a huge shadow above the candlestick's body, and to make things worse, the candlestick's body is bearish right now. I know we are still going up the moment I'm recording this video, but it is a bearish reaction. It is still a bearish reaction right under the 21 EMA on the daily chart. And the 21 EMA is supposed to act as a resistance level for Tesla. And what's more, if we duplicate this line over here and put it roughly on the middle of this channel, we see that we found a bottom over here, a bottom over here, a bottom over here, and a resistance over here after earnings gap. And right now, it is apparently acting as a resistance level again. I know it is not perfectly in the middle of this channel, but still, it seems to be an inclined support line, support/resistance line. So yes, right now, if we see a bearish reaction on Tesla, right now the timing couldn't be better, okay? As long as we don't see any crystal clear bearish reversal structure materialized, this bullish reaction on the weekly chart would still be valid. To me, this looks like a hammer candlestick pattern. You may say that this could be a spinning bottom as well. It doesn't matter. It is a bullish reaction. So right now, although we face the real possibility of a pullback on Tesla, maybe this is not gonna be enough to ruin the bullish perspective, or the bullish perspective over here, because SPY, As far as I know, SPY could easily drop all the way down to the 21 EMA on the daily chart and still maintain the bullish bias. We could find a support area over here before making another bullish pivot point. This is a real possibility. QQQ could also trigger a pullback to its own 21 EMA just to find a bottom level over here before breaking this flag chart pattern upwards. Similarly, Tesla could also trigger a pullback over here to one of its short and mid-term support levels before it could finally bounce again in order to fill this gap, to close this gap at 242 or even possibly the upper resistance line of this descending channel. This is a real possibility. What Tesla must not do in order to completely frustrate this bullish scenario, it must not trigger a crystal clear bearish reversal structure. A top signal is okay, but it must not trigger a bearish reversal structure. What's more, if it drops too much, like below the 212, then in my humble opinion, the situation will start to get a little bit more dangerous, and then the market may understand this rally over here as a possible dead cat bounce, because the trend is still bearish. Mid-term speaking, we are still below the 21 EMA. We have yet to see higher highs, higher lows. So it is a very delicate situation. But if Tesla performs a pullback before making another rally, before triggering a bullish pivot point, I believe this would be, if this scenario materializes, one of the best bullish reversal chart structures ever on Tesla stock, right around the support level, right near the $200, a critical key point for Tesla, and still inside this descending channel. So Tesla could reverse this trend, this bearish sentiment, and turn bullish again, making an incredible bullish movement all the way up to the $300 or maybe higher if this bullish scenario materializes. So right now, what should we do? We should pay attention to this top signal. If you ask my humble opinion, I believe that a pullback would be the ideal scenario right now, because we went up too much, too fast. The indices are looking extremely wildly bullish over here. So yes, a pullback, some stabilization would be the best scenario to work with in this circumstance, in this scenario. So I prefer to see Tesla making a short/mid-term pullback, a quick pullback before reacting again, because it has plenty of upside potential if it actually reverses the bearish sentiment. I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day, so if you are still watching this video, consider clicking the like button to support me, and subscribe this channel if you are not a subscriber. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. See you guys next week, Monday. Stay safe. Bye bye.